Hello, you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Tuesday reaction video. Oh, we are continuing our journey through the final Eras tour, jumping into one of my absolute freaking favorites, I would say. I think the wooden house alone and having Taylor like start this, literally sitting on top of it. You usually have the moon behind her, the like twinkling lights. It's just a beautiful opening to one of my favorite eras, and I feel like she really nails it with the stage set specifically. I feel like she really nails this one. Of course, we're talking about Folklore. I can't wait to jump into it. Please like the video, please subscribe for more. Check out the unplugged reactions on Patreon as well, link in the description. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Taylor Swift the final Eras tour, Folklore. Look at the house. The house is the best. It's so magical, this one, isn't it? Almost looks like something from a fairy tale movie, like the house rising out of a swamp or something. You know, some area in a forest. I love this song so much.
Vintage tea, brand new phone, high heels all cobblestones. When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
It's funny how every song is my favorite song. Every single song.
Sequin smile, black lipstick, sensual politics. When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
Gosh, she just conducts us like an orchestra, doesn't she? With her voice in her hands.
Like I was in a cardigan under someone's bed. You put me on and said I was your favorite.
I feel like the Folklore era has some of her most poetic songs. You know, it has full-blown stories. She experiments with the idea of characters. And this is something she said she really wanted to do. And when she crafted this, it was something I feel like she really wanted to channel that. And she wanted to test herself. And it's crazy how this was a test to see if she could do something. And she couldn't have nailed it better. Both Folklore and Evermore. A simple test. Taylor just trying something. And look how amazing it came out.
To kiss in cars and downtown bars was all we needed.
Favorite part.
You drew stars around my scars. Now I'm bleeding. 'Cause I knew you stepping on the last train marked me like a bloodstain.
Also, huge shout out to the Starlights harmonizing on her vocals here, as well as the Swifties harmonizing on her vocals here, as this like chanting, mystical, almost Wiccan kind of feel to it, especially with the house, with the smoke coming out the chimney and the trees around it as well. It is one of my favorite sets. It probably is my favorite set from all of the Eras tour. Honeymoon era with us.
I knew you'd haunt all of my what ifs. The smell of smoke would hang around this long. As I knew everything when I was young. I knew I'd curse you for the longest time. Chasing shadows in the grocery line. I knew you'd miss me once the thrill expired. And you'd be standing in my front porch light. And I knew you'd come back to me.
I swear every single time I hear this song, I'm reminded how beautiful it is. It's one of those ones that I don't regularly play, but every time it comes on my Taylor Swift playlist, I will never skip it, you know? It's just pure magic. From the lyrics, the wordplay, the using the references of Peter and Wendy and everything, and just all around a cardigan, you know? You said I was your favorite.
Come back to me.
That reassurance, like an inanimate object could have
Back
feelings.
to me.
Because it does.
Will you come
It's more.
back? Yeah, when I felt like I was in a cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite.
Beautiful, Taylor. Absolutely beautiful. Look at it. We're in this room with her. You can see the guitar in the corner there. Like, look at this view, by the way. Like, actually look at this. Like, from Taylor's perspective right now, being inside this makeshift wooden enchanted freaking house. Like with a forest around her on a stage, looking at like 100,000 lights in front of her. This is crazy. It's actually crazy. No wonder she's smiling like that.
It's just crazy to think I'm about to sing the last song I ever sang in the Folklore Cabin. That's wild. Oh my God. The Folklore Cabin that I'm currently standing in.
I know this reaction series we've been doing every single Tuesday hasn't been as popular. I mean, it's kind of how it works, you know. When Taylor's around, everyone's active and everyone's around. When Taylor's not around, everyone goes quiet. Well, not everyone. We have our hardcore Swifties who watch every single video I upload, and I appreciate you all so much. But basically what I was going to say is, I know this one hasn't been as popular. You know, I would say it's a revisit, but it isn't, because we've never seen this before. It's a first time reaction. But like, this has been such a wonderful experience. After our entire journey that we've gone on, discovering who Taylor is and learning so much about her. My wife finished the Eras Tour documentary, by the way, and I bless my wife, man. Like, I feel really bad. It's just how it is, but she is now like such a full-blown Swiftie, and she was literally saying to me, she was like, I wish I could go back. She was like, I wish I could go back. She's like, I feel very lucky that I got to go see Taylor live on the Eras Tour, but she's like, I wish I could go back, loving her as much as I do now. She's like, I would make the best effort with my outfit. I would like pour so much effort into it. She's like, and I'm just there like, ah, you know, bless her. It's like, she's just become such a fan, and I don't know how anyone couldn't. How can you not love someone who's just so freaking lovable, man? But yeah, I just want to say, like, thank you so much, you know? This has been a lot of fun. I know this series hasn't been that popular, but for me, it's been so amazing to watch the final Eras Tour.
That this whole thing kind of just originated in my imagination, because the whole Folklore album really was sort of like a figment of my imagination. It was like this
Dream.
This pretend escape place in my mind, where I would go every day and write songs, and it really took my mind off of what was happening in the world at that time, which is that
Couldn't do anything.
I started writing folklore about 2 days into the pandemic, and so this was like a way.
The pandemic literally feels like a fever dream. It really does. It feels like it didn't happen. So many people feel like they just lost a couple of years of their life because, like, the problem with time is if you don't look back at time and have like identifiable moments, then it just feels like it all blurs into one. And that's what the pandemic was like. It feels like it was 2 years where we all lived Groundhog Day. So it feels like we all lost those years, which is a shame. It's a shame, but we did a lot in those years, hopefully. And we got to be part of a lot, and Taylor made sure of that as well.
Just get out of myself. And really what ended up happening was I made an album that it kind of forced me to tell stories in a different way. Like, I have always tended to be a bit main character-y in my songwriting. Like, I'll write from an autobiographical, personal place a lot of the time. Don't know if you've ever noticed that.
These songs are about Taylor? That's crazy.
But with Folklore, I was like, you know what? I could try.
Like I said,
narrator this time, and I could try to like make up characters, and these characters fall in love and get their.
She wanted to see if she could do it.
Have lots of drama between them, and it's not, you know, I'm just the narrator. I just work here, you know. I'm just telling you about it, and so that's what I did, and this is a story about a girl named Betty.
Gosh, man, I'm literally having flashbacks, reacting to Betty for the first time. This has been a crazy journey, man.
Well, Betty, I won't make assumptions about why you switched your homeroom, but I think it's 'cause of me. Betty, one time I was riding on the skateboard when I passed your house. It's like I couldn't breathe.
It's crazy how much of my life Taylor's now been a part of and how much you've all been a part of, you know? Like how many times we've moved house, changed office locations. You know, when we were trying to buy this house, we had to like move down to this county and we stayed in like different places, we had to rent different places for like ages and we were burning all our money. But one thing that was constant was I would sit in this chair and well, not this chair always, but I would sit here in front of the camera and we would listen to some Taylor together, no matter what was happening.
You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe a word she says most times, but this time it was true. The worst thing that I ever did was what I did to you. But if I just showed up at your party, will you have me? Would you want me? Would you tell me to go fuck myself? Or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me if I told you it was just a summer thing? I'm only 17, don't know anything, but I know I miss you.
Amazing how that energy is there for a lot of folklore, you know? Also, there's something special about harmonica that I really admire in any song. But folklore has this like young adolescent romance energy quite prominently throughout the entire album. You know, I don't know anything, I'm young, I'm learning.
I was walking home on broken cobblestones, just thinking of you when she pulled up like figment of my worst intentions. She said, James, get in, let's drive. Those days turned into nights, slept next to her, but I dreamt of you all summer long.
It's so weird the way that that's presented, because it's like it's supposed to be romantic, you know? I slept next to her, but I thought of you, and it's like, ah, but it isn't. It's like, screw that. What do you mean? But that's the whole point in Betty. It's up to Betty. It's up to Betty.
And I planned it out for weeks now, but it's finally sinking in. Betty, right now is the last time I can dream about what happens when you see my face again.
One of my favorite lines in any of her songs. This is the last time I can dream about what happens, because it doesn't just apply for this, it applies for any big decision, any big moment in your life. This is the last time you can do something. This is the last time something will happen. And there is such a weight to those words.
The only thing I wanna do is make it up to you. So I showed up at your party. Yeah, I showed up at your party. Yeah, I showed up at your party. Will you have me? Will you love me? Will you kiss me on the porch in front of all your stupid friends? If you kiss me, will it be just like I dreamed it? Will it patch your broken wings? I'm only 17. I don't know anything, but I know I miss you. Standing in your cardigan, kissing in my car again. Stopped at a
I can't help but smile looking at this, seeing her band who have been with her for so many years, seeing the Starlights who have been with her for so many years, after watching the Eras Tour documentary and everything they've all gone through and all the hard work they pour into this, and them all smiling and sitting here and singing. That's why it's been so amazing to watch this again with new emotions and new knowledge. It just hits different.
street light.
It just hits different. It hits so different. Look at her saying "I love you" to every. Ah, oh, she's such a sweetheart. Oh my word, man.
So Folklore actually has a sister album, and I'm also really proud of that one. It's called Evermore.
Oh yeah, that was the name of it, Evermore, right? Yeah.
And Evermore, you know, I call it Folklore's sister album because I wrote this album just immediately after I wrote Folklore. There was just no stopping in between the two albums.
They to me just feel like the same album. I never think of one without thinking about the other. Like always. Folklore and Evermore just feel like the exact same album.
And it came out a couple months after Folklore, and it was really kind of staying in a similar world of
Magic,
of storytelling
wonder,
and escaping and
fantasy.
when I play these songs from this point in my life,
I'm
it
feeling really emotional.
reminds me of this feeling I would have after I would finish a song that I was really proud of. And the feeling I would have, because if you remember where we were at that point, we didn't know the future of concerts. We didn't know if we were ever gonna get to do this again, where we're all in the same room, gloriously singing the same words at the same time and relating to each other and feeling like we've all been there before. And so after I would finish a song and finish writing, I would just think, I wonder if I'm ever gonna get to sing Champagne Problems in a sold-out stadium in Vancouver.
Look at the way she utilizes lighting with the visual effects on her screen behind her to almost give it like a 3D feeling. Like it feels like we're literally, it feels like we are literally underneath some shrubbery in a forest right now, doesn't it? Like it feels like that. Hidden somewhere, like a hobbit from a Tolkien story. We've just stumbled across Taylor performing some sort of weird dream we've walked into.
Booked the night train for a reason, so you could sit there in this hurt. Bustling crowds or silent sleepers, you're not sure which is worse. Because I dropped your hand while dancing, left you out there standing, crestfallen on the land in champagne problems. Your mom's ring in your pocket, my picture in your wallet. Your heart was glass, I dropped it, champagne problems.
I don't remember her camera work being this good on the original Eras Tour movie, and I maybe I'm just misremembering. I can't even speak. Maybe I am, but I swear she's just singing this to us the whole time. Looking directly at us, making us part of this, bringing us into this stadium all the way through the screen.
You told your family for a reason, you couldn't keep it in. Your sister splashed out on the bottle, now no one's celebrated. Dom Perry on you brought it, no crowd of friends applauded. Your hometown skeptics called it champagne problems. You had a speech, you're speechless. Love slipped beyond your reaches, and I couldn't give a reason. Champagne problems.
The wordplay in Champagne Problems and the picture that is created is some of her best visual artistry. Like, you had a speech, you're speechless. This, like the idea of a moment that is supposed to be celebrated, positive, happy, a good thing, and it's just ruined. It's just, like, all the images, all the plans, everything that people had expected just burned. And now the opposite takes fold, you know, and the story that comes with that. So beautiful.
Your Midas touch on the Chevy door, November flush and your flannel cure. This storm was once a madhouse. I made a joke, well it's made for me.
Her facial expression.
Don't think we'll say that word again, and soon they'll have the nerve to deck the halls that we once walked through. One for the money, two for the show. I never was ready, so watch you go. Sometimes you just don't know the answer. Someone's on their knees and asked you. She would have made such a lovely bride. What a shame she's fucked in the head. They said you'll find the real thing instead. She'll patch up your tapestry that I shred. Hold your hand while dancing.
Literally, I just lost there. I was just lost there, just smiling. I just felt like a crazy person. I was lost there, simply smiling, just feeling that, man. Just feeling that. The crowd singing along together. Taylor singing, everyone united behind the lyrics. Oh, my word. Her microphone is amazing as well, isn't it?
Champagne problems. Your mom's ring in your pocket, her picture in your wallet, and you won't remember all my champagne problems.
Well, someone's on their knees and asks you.
You won't remember all my champagne problems.
This is a woman taking in everything for one last time. You can tell it's just constantly there behind Taylor's eyes, that she is literally just constantly throughout this whole show thinking that this is the last time she's going to do all of this, perform these songs. Every song is the last time she's performing it at the Eras Tour. Every single one. She mentioned it when she stepped outside the Folklore house, and now she's looking out into the crowd, hearing them all cheer and chant and sing, and just look at her. That's emotion. That is someone feeling the emotions of the moment, the weight of the moment. You gotta love how much love the Swifties show after Champagne Problems every single time. I love how you have Swifties singing, singing together the countdown, the 3, 2, 1, You know, happy birthday, see it together. And then just screaming. 2 different kinds of Swiftie. There's the just can't control themselves. That was me. And then, the organized Swiftie who can control the emotions. And you know which one you are. And yep, I was definitely, I would definitely be the one. Oh my God! Oh man. Look at her. Look how proud she. Look at her, the tears in her eyes, man. Oh my word. I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back so bad. Taking me back. This shot is crazy. I'm so happy they left this in.
Vancouver, this tour has been the adventure of a lifetime, and I speak on behalf of my band, my crew, my fellow performers who all left their families and have spent time away from everything that they know and love, and have performed when they were sick, when anything was going on in their lives. They made sure that this show happened for you. And I just wanted to say that on behalf of all of us, we will never forget you giving us that moment. Thank you so much, Vancouver.
To this day, I still get people putting like negative comments in the videos and that sort of stuff about Taylor and things. And Taylor said it best, that people just want to break things that shine, you know? And I just don't understand it. I don't get it, because when I watch this, I see the magic and the love and the hopefulness in all of this. And it just feels so precious and important. I don't know how anyone couldn't feel that. And I really don't. And that's what blows my mind. Surely if you just watch this, you just understand the importance and the sweetness of it. You see the love that comes from it. You see people cheering and supporting one another. How can you not stand in that corner? It's such a warm corner to stand in, you know?
Salt air and the rust on your door. I never needed anything more.
Oh, my nose now. It's turning into a mess again.
Are you sure? Never have I ever before. But I can see it's lost in the memory. August slipped away to a moment in time. 'Cause it was never mine.
Like enchanting dancing with this one.
Like a bottle of wine. 'Cause you were never mine.
I've never noticed that when she says a bottle of wine and she does like the glass drinking move.
Beneath the sun.
I really feel like that at this point in the show, there's a magic that is just unmatched, right? There is a magic to this. Oh, gosh. There is, isn't there? There's an energy to this that is unmatched throughout the whole show. I never noticed the top of the stadium either. Are those lights always there for every show? I've never noticed that. All the Swifties waving, smiling. Taylor waving back and smiling at them. I love how the song lyrics, if you say like to a moment of time, and I feel like that's exactly what she's giving every single person around her, that moment of time. She takes the time to look at them, give them eye contact, sing the song with them, giving them all that moment of time. That memory they will never forget, that time they sung with Taylor.
Like a bottle of wine, 'cause you were never mine. Like when we were still changing for the better. One day was enough. For me, it was enough to live for the hope of it all. Cancel plans just in case you call and say.
See what I mean about her camera work? Do you see what I mean? I'm gonna keep complimenting it the whole way through, man. I'm gonna keep saying it. Her camera work is ridiculous. She brings us into this. The smile after the no into the crowd.
That I can see is lost in the memory. All gets slipped away to a moment in time. 'Cause it was never mine. And I can see it's twisted in bed sheets. All gets slipped away like a bottle of wine. 'Cause you were never mine.
That looked like a shooting star or something back then. Did you see that? Did you see that? Also, she really is, for this song, looking at every freaking Swiftie. You see her doing it all the time, the pointing and the looking. She's bringing every single person around that stage onto that stage. It's like a shooting star effect behind it. I've never seen before. It was an accident. It was the light reflecting, but it looked like a shooting star. That is a happy accident. That was beautiful.
Guess you were never mine. Never mine.
Her smile as she says never mind and turns around there.
Remember when I pulled up to sit, get in the car, then you canceled my plans just in case you called. Back when I was living for the hope of it all.
Look at all that Swiftie.
Meet me behind the door. I pulled up and said, get in the car, and then you canceled my plans just in case you called. Back when I was living for the hope of it all. For the hope of it all. Meet me behind the door. Remember when I pulled up and said, get in the car, and then you canceled my plans just in case you called. Back when I was living for the hope of it all. 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 For the hope of it all.
I don't even know if these reactions are good because I'm just sitting here smiling. This is the reaction. I'm here to do a reaction to Taylor Swift. And every now and then I just cry. Like, that's it. I'm just like watching this, man. Just taking it all in and just teary-eyed smiling. Here we go, my favorite part.
Don't call me kid, don't call me baby. Look at this God-forsaken mess that you made me. You showed me colors you know I can't see with anyone else.
And the transition, you show me colors that I can't see with anybody else. And then the screen turns to black and white.
Don't call me kid, don't call me baby. Look at this idiotic fool you made me. You taught me a secret language I can't speak with anyone else. Don't call me kid, don't call me baby. Look at this God-forsaken mess that you made me. You showed me colors you know I can't see with anyone else. Don't call me kid, don't call me baby. Look at this idiotic fool you made me.
I feel like I admire the Starlights on another level because I'm just like listening to them doing the backing vocals here as well and just thinking that they tie this song together with Taylor.
Taught me a secret
Like everyone working together. Look at all that Swiftie. Oh,
know damn well for you I would ruin myself a billion little times.
I could just watch a fan
That's the
cam.
thing about illicit affairs.
I could literally just watch a fan cam in the corner of the screen as well, just showing everyone in that stadium. This absolutely is just art. It so is. She brings all the energy of this artistic performance to the stage. Like, different elements, like the house is gone now, but we're moving into something different. Almost like a mourning period, you know, now with the intensity of this opening as the show switches and changes. We went from the happy openings with like Cardigan, you know, Betty, like feeling that like, even though they're sad, they're, you know, happy. And now we've slowly like, she symphony conducting our emotions. Slowly rolled into the intensity here.
We gather here, we line up, weeping in a sunlit room.
It's such a beautiful part of the show.
I'm on fire, you'll be made of ashes too. Even on my worst day, that I deserve, babe, all the hell you gave me. 'Cause I loved you, I swear I loved you, till my dying day.
The way the camera makes it look like they're right behind her already is amazing.
I didn't have it in myself to go with grace. And you're the hero flying around saving face.
The synchronization of the dancers behind Taylor here as she moves and they move, almost like they're her shadow. And I feel like what they're wearing and the dresses, and I didn't have it in myself to go with grace, the candlelight, it's just so well done.
And if I'm dead to you, why are you at the wake? Cursing my name, wishing I stayed. Look at how my tears ricochet.
Why are you at the wake, huh? Her dancers aren't just dancers, they're freaking actors. They embody the emotions that is required for this part. They just nail it. Every single one of them.
We gather stones, never knowing what they'll mean. Some to throw, some to make a diamond ring. You know I didn't want to have to haunt you. What a ghostly scene. You wear the same truths that I gave you as you bury me. I didn't have it in myself to go with grace. 'Cause when I'd fight, you used to tell me I was great.
This song for me feels like it is someone coming to terms, like she's literally saying I didn't have it in myself to go with grace, like talking about like how everything sort of crashed and burned, but it builds up on that emotion. It's like someone who's like just given up, you know, they just sat there like, oh, I'm exhausted, this is tiring. But then the more they sit there, the more they stew on it, and the more they think about it, the more angry they get. And the song matches that.
Dead to you, why are you out the way? Cursing my name, wishing I stayed. Look at how my tears ricochet. And I can go anywhere I want, just not home. And you can aim for my heart, go for blood, but you would still miss me in your arms. And I still talk to you when I'm screaming at the sky. And when you can't sleep
Come on,
at
Taylor!
night, you hear my stolen lullaby.
And there it is. And there it is. The whole time you're listening to this song and you're like, it's about this, it could be about this. It makes you think about the mourning period, you know, like like almost like a mourning a relationship or something, you know, maybe you've lost someone or something like this. And that's the point, because the whole point in this song is it's supposed to showcase and highlight the pain that Taylor went through and what it felt like and how she could only word her relation to other people, like explaining what this feels like to her. Her stolen lullabies. someone else taking her work, her stolen lullabies. Not anymore though, Taylor.
I didn't have it in myself to go with grace, and so the battleships will sink beneath the waves. You had to kill me, but it killed you just the same. Cursing my name, wishing I stayed. You turned into your worst fears.
This is such an important song for Taylor, and you can tell because she makes the whole set important. You can tell. Look at this.
Crossing out the good years, and you're cursing my name, wishing I stayed. Look at how my tears ricochet.
Gosh. This I always like jump around what my favorite moments of the Eras tour are, my favorite eras, my favorite parts. And I know like before this reaction is fully done, before we've completed this, I'm gonna switch up again. Because it's just how it is. But I feel like I can confidently say there is a magic here. With Folklore and Evermore. There is definitely a magic that I don't think the rest of the Eras tour has. And I know some people might disagree with that, and that's fine. But and that's not me saying that there isn't parts I prefer or love more. But there's a magic here. There's an energy here. There is something special here. And I don't know how to explain what it is. But there is just something here. And I feel like that song makes you feel it more than anything, right? You feel it. I think it's Taylor's emotional attachment to it all. You really feel it. She writes these songs that mean something so specific to her.
Never be so kind, you forget to be clever. Never be so clever.
Barbara
you forget
O'Reilly
to be
here sounds.
kind.
Oh gosh.
And if I didn't know better, I think you were talking to me now. If I didn't know better, I think you were still around. What died didn't stay dead. What died didn't stay dead. You're alive in my head. What died didn't stay dead. What died didn't stay dead. You're alive, so alive.
This part in the documentary crushed my wife, by the way. I feel like even though I knew the importance of this song when I heard it, when I saw it, even though I knew it, after the documentary, I feel like I know it at a different level, and it just makes it so difficult and beautiful to listen to.
The autumn chill wakes me up. You love the amber sky so much. Long limbs and frozen twins. You'd always go past where our feet can touch. And I complained the whole way there. The car ride backing up the stairs. I should have asked you questions. I should have asked you how to be. Asked you to write it down for me. Should have kept every grocery store receipt. Cause every scrap of you would be taken from me. Watched as you signed your name, Marjorie. All your closets of backlog dreams. And how you left them all to me. What died didn't stay dead. What died didn't stay dead. You're alive in my head. What died didn't stay dead.
This song isn't just... that's the thing. Like the last song and every song that she writes, these songs aren't just for Taylor. And I know this one really is, but it's for anybody who's lost anyone, you know? You listen to this, you feel it, you think of that person you lost, and my word, you just have that grip on your heart the whole way through it. And then when you think about what this song means to some people on that stage with her right now.
I think you were singing to me now. If I didn't know better, I think you were still around.
Using her voice on the song.
I know better, but I still feel you all around. I know better, but you're still around.
Singing on stage with Taylor every show. Marjorie, her grandmother in the background. Part of this experience for all of time, immortalized in this moment. Oh my word. Oh, I felt like I need to just pause for a second. It's weird. I feel like every time I listen to these songs, I hear them differently. It's like I'm experiencing them all for the first time all over again, you know? Like, I imagine different things, different people, different situations. Sometimes I'm listening to it, and I'm just hearing it through Taylor's story and Taylor's perspective and what it means to her. Sometimes I'm relating my own stories or some of your stories or someone I know. I feel like every time I listen to one of these songs, it hits differently, a different emotional way. Every single time. And hearing that song and hearing her grandmother's voice singing with her, I feel like it was the first time I was properly hearing her on that song, you know? Hearing her grandmother on stage with her. And it just, if I'm being honest, it got me thinking about the people that one day I won't have anymore. And it just got me feeling a bit sad, you know? And then it got me thinking about me. And like one day I won't be here anymore. And I'm just hoping that like there's enough of me left behind, you know? And then I was getting a little bit sad, you know? Hearing it through different ears every time. This whole section just feels like so heavy.
Wait for the signal, and I'll meet you after dark.
I remember when they were talking about doing this. There might be a random cut there. My wife came in, bless her. I could hear her moving around out there, so I knew she was coming in. But what I was saying was, I remember when we were watching the choreo being crafted around this performance with like the moons and how awesome it was. This is such a great part of the Eras tour.
I'm like the water when your ship rolled in the night. Rough on the surface, but you cut through like a knife.
Oh god, the songs are so great.
If it was an open shut case, I never would have known from the look on your face.
It's not just the songs, like the outfits as well. You know, how many times have we seen the dancers come out in different outfits just in this one alone? We've had like 3 different styles in one part.
The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. Begging for you to take my hand, wreck my was a willow and
Ah,
a
the Swifties with the balls in the crowd. That's awesome.
head on the pillow, I could feel you sneaking in.
I love the positioning as well. They nail it so good.
Like you were a trophy or a champion ring. And there was one prize I cheat to win. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. Begging for you to take my hand.
I wonder where they ended up. You know, did like every single one of them get to take their ball home with them? Like, do all of them have their like their ball in their living room? Because my word, someone has them, and they are so lucky.
My plans, that's my man. You know that my train can take you home anywhere else.
Look at this, and then the steps as well. You've got the ground. Like, look at the ground.
Back my plans, that's my man.
So mystical. Look at this. It's so wicked. I love it.
And a bad ride to your wind.
It feels like we've just stumbled across some weird ritual in a forest, you know, like something from a movie. We've just been like walking through a forest and we just peer through some leaves and we see this going on.
They count me out time and time again. Life was a willow and a bent right to your wind. But I come back stronger than a 90s trend.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so well designed. From the lights on the ground to the freaking trees in the background, the smoke machines, the dancing, the choreo with the freaking balls of fire, everything. Look at this.
For the signal and I'll meet you after dark. Show me the places where the others gave you scars.
Some of Taylor's songs feel like intimate moments that we are intruding on. You know, like we shouldn't be hearing it, we shouldn't be seeing it. This doesn't feel like that, but it completely does at the same time. It feels like we shouldn't be here, but not for those reasons.
Now this is an open shut case. I guess I should have known from that look on your face. Every bait and switch was a work of art. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. Begging
That
for
like
you to
follow
take
nose
my
is
hand, back my
God,
plans.
just smiling.
My dream
I love the lights on the stage so much.
else is hollow.
Each one of them looks like they're dancing in the like faded embers of an evening's fire, you know?
Begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow.
Did you hear her tone shift here?
Take my hand,
Matching her
wreck my
smile.
plans. That's my man. You know that my train can take you home. Anywhere else is hollow. Begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. Hey, that's my man. That's my man. That's my man. Every bait and switch was a work of. That's my man. Hey, that's my man.
I love the smile on her face when she's saying this. Hey, that's my man. I love it. There's so much depth to this now.
Begging for you to take my hand.
That is a proud Taylor. That's my man. That's my man. Oh, Taylor. Oh. That was a good one. That was a good one. Some of these parts have been like shorter than I remember them being. That was nice. It's nice sitting here and doing a long one. I feel like they've all blinked by. Even Reputation felt like shorter than I remember it being. You know, I do remember like I thought I remembered them all being quite long when I look back at it. But these ones feel like even shorter. Like, how long was Reputation? The reaction we did. 41 minutes. That's kind of long. That's kind of long. I guess. I will say, I can't talk about this too much. But I will say, they're like, there's been something cool that's happened behind the scenes. Oh, God, I can't talk about it because it's like a private thing. Basically, either someone at Disney or someone from Taylor's team has definitely done something. Because all of a sudden, there's been like a tick that I can't talk about because I don't know if I don't want to say too much. But maybe you guys can read between the lines. Behind the scenes on these videos, something has changed. And there's something that people can do. They can like basically tick a box and it allows something to happen and something has changed and it's interesting. And I'm like, curious. So I haven't talked about it because I don't like talking about things like this. But yeah, something's definitely changed. Interesting. If anyone is watching this who's been part of this change, I know it's the change. But anyway, I'll leave, maybe some people can work out what I'm talking about. But yeah, something behind the scenes has definitely been switched. The setting has been switched. And there's only 2 people that would have been able to do that. Well, I say people, 2, entities. Anyway, moving on from that, before I get in trouble. So, Evermore, Folklore. The same thing. They are both inside that ball that the dancers are throwing up in the air. This is pure magic. It is pure magic. And it's heartbreaking, but it's beautiful, you know? Like, even a song like Marjorie, where we are literally talking about Taylor's grandmother, how much a song that heavy relates to all of us and lost ones and loved ones and everything we've all gone through in such a, like, with people in our family and it just hits you, right? But it's a song that Taylor made as an homage to her grandmother. And this is what I'm using this as an example to explain why this is so magic. Because I feel like Evermore and Folklore, it's very specific, right? There's specific characters, specific stories, and every song feels very specific. But even in Taylor's specificities, when she writes music like this, it's still so open-ended. I don't know how she is able to... Taylor will literally say, like, we are going this way. And it won't mean that, you know? But that's what Taylor means. She means we're going this way. But somehow we can all interpret that as we are going that way, and we're going that way, and we're going down here as well. Like, we're going everywhere. And I know this sounds silly, but it's the best way I can think to describe it. And that's Taylor. It is the ability to take us on a journey where everything she says isn't what she says. Where she is telling us something, but we are hearing something different. And it is amazing that she is able to write a song that can mean something so literal. But to us, it means something so different. And I think she masterfully crafts her music that way. And Folklore and Evermore are flawlessly done in that example, where every song hits you a different way. And I feel like it hits you a different way every time. I feel like no matter how many times I listen to this album, every song feels like I'm listening to it. These albums, every song feels like I'm listening to them for the first time again. And I don't really know how, but that is exactly accurate. It's been a lot of fun reacting to this, and I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction today. I think I just smiled and cried the whole way through it, so I don't even know if it was fun, but it was fun for me. I love all of you beautiful people. Have the best freaking day ever, and have a wonderful week. I will see all of you next week for the next part of the Eras Tour, the final version. As always, my friends, you will see me in the next